Welcome back to Tiger News Television. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Sophie, and we are your anchors for the month.
So, Sophie, did you hear about all the success our athletes are having this year?
Oh yes, everyone's doing great.
I'm Cameron the Buff. I'm here to talk about Tiger sports with a couple of coaches that took teams to state. So how do you feel the team did this season going to state?
Well, I feel pretty good about the way our team played this year. They worked really hard throughout the summer and throughout the season and practices and everything to get to the point that they did. So we were excited to have the opportunity to play in the state tournament. Some of the other accomplishments, we won our league title for the first time in about 6 years, and we just had a lot of good performances by a number of the girls, and just super proud of everything they did.
What do you think was one of the best highlights of the season?
I'd say we had a number of highlights. One was obviously winning the sub-state championship on our home floor. We were pretty pumped about that, and that's always exciting to do that in front of a home crowd. Also winning our league title, and also the night that we played McPherson on our home court for the state tournament. Even though we didn't get the win, I think we just showed how well we could compete against a really good team. The girls played their hearts out, gave it everything they got, and I think showed everybody that we had a really athletic and quality team. So overall, just happy that we were able to play a full season and have a successful one at that and make it to the state tournament.
How do you feel the cross country did this season?
We had a great season. We were pretty young, a lot of people that were working hard, and so we learned a lot about running and racing throughout the season. And you can tell that in our performances here at the tail end of the season, that we've gotten a lot better here just at the tail end. It's got to be the regional meet. We had people setting personal records all over the place at Buehler where we went. The boys qualified for the state meet, and that's always wonderful. So yeah, it's got to be.
That's a wrap for fall sports. Get ready for winter sports. They're coming up soon. Back to the newsroom.
Wow, great job, everyone. It's been a fun fall at CCCHS.
I know, I'm so glad everyone got to play their full season.
Me too. Next up, we know all about the news at our school.
Hi everyone, it's Kaylin, and welcome back to Clay Center Community Local News. As we all know, the coronavirus is on the rise again. So, please wash and sanitize your hands at the appropriate times. Don't forget to social distance and also wear your mask at the appropriate times. Now, moving on to some more exciting news, the 14th annual toy run got off to a very great start. It was on November 1st, 2020. Patricia Halstead will tell us more.
The number of toys we've given to kids, an average every year is probably 120 kids each year. I believe we have probably seen an increase in the number of people that come to get toys over the years. So I think it's a big benefit for our community, because I believe there is a need out there for parents to get a little help during Christmas.
This is a great event for our community.
This is Allison James here with TNT to tell you about state, national, and world news. As you might have been alerted, 2 girls went missing from Leavenworth, Kansas. Thankfully, the next day they were found safe with their father in Oklahoma. Looking at the update for the Colorado fires, there could be relief from the winter storms. Speaking of fires, California's are still raging and there is no sight of any rain. And now for world news. In the Philippines, a fast-moving typhoon has caused 13 people to go missing and has forced thousands to flee. Also in Italy, a puppy was born green. They named it Pistachio. The green pigment happens when the puppy comes in contact with the biliverdin in their mother's womb. That's a wrap of state, national, and world news. Back to you, ladies.
Thank you to all of our wonderful newscasters.
So, how are you liking CCCHS, Sophie?
It's wonderful here. Everyone's so friendly and helpful. I really enjoy being here.
That's great. I'm sure this crazy weather is not your favorite part of Kansas.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty cold lately, so let's head over to our weather girl Edith and hear if it's going to warm up in the next 2 weeks.
Hi y'all, I'm Edith. I want to talk to you about this week's weather.
I want to keep this short and nice just like the snow.
The weather for this week will be ranging throughout the mid to high 60s, with lows ranging throughout the 40s. This coming week will be very similar, with our highs ranging throughout the 40s, and there looks to be some rain in the forecast, but no snow. But keep the shovel and gloves ready just in case. Back to you, gals.
Ooh, I'm really not looking forward to this weather.
Me either. I can't wait for it to warm up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's head over to Cameron with interviews.
Hi, my name's Cameron Smith, and I'm here to ask Mr. Fitzmeyer some questions about our Tiger House.
How long have you been working in construction?
I've been working in construction since 2001, since I got out of college, so about 20 years.
Is it a big change to teach construction opposed to working on a construction site?
Yes, it is. It's a lot different. 60 kids, trying to teach them all how to build, use tools, all that different kinds of things. Safely is the key factor to that, and it's just different than actually just going and getting on the job site and starting work, which I like it better this way.
What is the projected date for the house to be finished, and do you think you'll make it?
Probably April, first part of April, we should be finishing up, and I think we'll make that the way it's going, as long as weather treats us well and the COVID stuff doesn't shut us down, but we'll get her done anyway.
How are you liking CCCHS from your experience in the past year?
So far, I really like CCCHS. I like that it's a small town, and I grew up in a small town, so I'm really enjoying it.
What classes do you teach, and what grade levels are they?
I teach a bunch of different English classes, including sophomore literature, war literature, young adult literature, and they are any grade from 10 to 12.
Where did you graduate high school and college?
I graduated high school at a small town called Silver Lake, near Topeka, and I graduated college at Kansas State University, so go Cats.
What do you do besides teach?
Besides teaching, I spend a lot of time outside, hiking, kayaking, running, biking, all of that sort of stuff.
Did you do any sports in high school or college?
In high school, I did track and volleyball for 1 year, and otherwise I did dance and was in the play. In college, I only played sports for fun because I'm not very good.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I imagine that'll be in a small town like Clay Center or Clay Center. I'm not sure yet, but definitely sticking with small town.
And that's going to be a wrap for the interviews. On to the next anchor.
Thanks, Cameron. I love learning about different classes and teachers.
Me too. It's fun seeing what everyone's working on.
Yeah, and on that note, let's take it over to Tell Me Something Good.
Hello, I'm Mason Hunt with Tell Me Something Good. Thank you to Russell Sperlin, who goes around refilling all of the hand sanitizer dispensers so that we can stay healthy and in school. Jordan Schnell is always willing to help her peers with assignments, both during class and Tiger Hour. She is kind, appreciated, and patient by Mrs. Weller. Also, thanks goes out to Kyle Wiedenheimer and Annabelle Everett from Mrs. Gearhand and Tiger Sports for volunteering their time out of their schedules to help out with live streaming. Thank you for watching Tell Me Something Good, and keep showing those good acts of kindness here at CCCHS.
It's always exciting to hear about all the great things going on at our school.
Definitely. Everyone keep up the good work.
Well, we're about to be done for this production, so let's round things up and moving on to Serenity with upcoming events.
Hello, my name's Serenity, and we'll be talking about upcoming events for this week, so let's jump right into it. On November 4th, we'll have group photos. On November 6th, we'll have the football regional playoffs. On November 6th and 7th, we have debate at Scared Heart and the KMEA, Kansas Music Education Association, District Auditoriums in Junction City. There is a FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America meeting on Tuesday, November 10th. Note the date change. On November 11th, we have no school because of the Teachers of In-Service Day and Veterans Day. And coming up is the fall musical of the Radium Girls. You can see it on the November 13th and the 14th. So winter sports are coming up as well. And I'm sad to say there will be no dances this year.
Thanks, Serenity. Well, that's all we've got for you today.
Thanks for watching. Let's see you next time on TNT.